generally speaking, things are relative. So that's, I think, important. In order to know the reality more clearly, you have to look at that same subject from different angle, something like 3 times. Then you get a clearer picture about that. Then also important to know that things are related with many other factors. There's something you want, and something you do not want. You see that from the Buddhist viewpoint, from non-theistic religious viewpoint, these are due to its own causes and conditions. So in the causes and conditions, there are so many factors. So something you want, you try to achieve that only through one sort of one angle, without knowing the larger picture of the reality. You won't get satisfactory result. So there is always a gap, appearance and the reality. Although the education, suppose I think they were saying the purpose of the education is to reduce gap, appearance and perception, reality, perception and reality. So we need, whenever the thing which, whether we want or whether do not want, we should look at that from a wider perspective. That's about education. What is ethics? Or moral ethics? I think from...
Если представляет старшее поколение, я хотел бы сказать вот о чем.
Invece a delle persone qui presenti, persone adulte.
I think much sort of my sort of way of thinking, I think influenced by sort of Buddhist sort of Buddhist concept. So maybe my viewpoint is a bit biased. So you should judge. Although one time, my Chilean physicist, a great scientist, he once told in a gathering, he as a scientist, he should not attach towards his own scientific field. So I learned that I am Buddhist, but I should not attach to Buddhism. Must be unbiased, objective. That's important. So Buddha, So I try to speak when I talk about secular ethics, not involve any Buddhist concept. That I usually try. So now from the Buddhist viewpoint, from my viewpoint now, my viewpoint, ethics is quality of mind or emotion. Then in our mind, particularly in part of our mind is so-called emotion. And our emotion is more sort of sensitivity. Right. So that motivated our action. So destructive action also is motivated by certain emotion. Constructive action also motivated by certain emotion. So that ultimately we have to take serious concern about our emotional level. So, now ethics means, since we want successful life, happy life, and successful and happy life, not expenses of others, but happiness for everybody. That is, I think, the right thing. Some foolish people, in order to gain some temporary happiness, expenses of others, expense of others. That's short-sighted, or foolish, stupid. So therefore, the genuine happiness, genuine satisfaction to oneself means, since we are social animal, so the more people get happiness, satisfaction, pleasant sort of life, then you get maximum happiness. So that's the reality, since we are social animal. So the ethics, any action which bring benefit to community, that action is ethical action. That action must come from mental ethics, moral ethics. So now here, some people, some my friend, more religious-minded, now they say, they have the view, moral ethics must be based on religious faith. I do not agree that. There must be secular ethics, without touching, without sort of religious concept, not based on religious faith.